So it's finally here, and yes, that's Optimus Prime. So it's finally here. We are going to start our Python classes. Yes, I know you have been waiting, even though I love Java. Yes, but now we are going to start. For first, we need to install Python. We will get to that later. But first, we need our IDE because that's bigger. That's a bigger file. So search JetBrains. I will give the link in the description.com. So we are going there now. Wait for a sec. So yeah, here we are. So there space, IntelliJ based, R sharper, Kotlin. IntelliJ is for Java. I think ReSharper is for .NET meaning C sharp. So I don't know. So we are going to C Sharp, Java, Mac, iOS, OS, Python, Django, Ruby, Rails, Android, Go, Kotlin, SQL. If this is your first time learning a language, Python is a great place to start. I started with Python, if you want to know. But there is one thing. If you write Python code, then you want to write Java or C Sharp code, any statically typed languages, you will see a lot of difference. So if you want to learn dynamically typed languages, then start with Python. But what are dynamically and statically typed languages? So if you type dynamically typed language, so first, dynamic type languages. A language dynamically typed if the type of a variable is checked during runtime. Common examples dynamic type includes JavaScript, Objective-C, PHP, Python, Ruby, Lisp, or TLC. And don't say, why am I not teaching you JavaScript or Objective-C? I don't know them yet. I only know Python in dynamically typed languages. And I basically love statically typed languages than dynamic. And you see, there's a whole picture over it. So if you see dynamically, the Python is at a good rate and is in the strong one. And if you see statically typed, Java is second. I can't see because the recording is here. So then C sharp. All right. So now this is our chart. So I'm going to also give the link. All right. So now let's start our downloading the Python. First Python. Sorry, I've said first I will download the IDE. I know. So write python.org will be in the description also. So go to downloads and then print download for Windows Python 3.8.4. Now since I have already downloaded this, I'm not going to download. Then follow the instructions and it will be okay. All right. So you have Mac OS. Since I'm using Windows, as you can see, so I'm not going to use Python. I'm not going to download. Now the IDE. Now I'm not using PyCharm at the present time, but I'm using Visual Studio Code. But for you guys, I'm going to start with PyCharm. Actually, you see my PyCharm had a big problem, so that's why I'm not downloading it. So you can either choose PyCharm or Visual Studio Code. My typing is very crappy. Studio Code. I know that was last one was very bad. So here Visual Studio Code download for Windows. As you can see, it's a good one. You can actually Visual Studio Code can run any language almost. So alright. Yeah, as you can see, Python is always in the top because Python is so popular. So you can see VS Code does so many things right. I'm constantly impressed by the UX. customizing workspace. Awesome. VS Code will have deep remote development, as you can see. Now first we are going to download. We have downloaded Python already. So now you can download Visual Studio Code or PyCharm. And now I'm not going to download PyCharm. I'm going to use Visual Studio Code. And yes, so after downloading Visual Studio Code for PyCharm, you can go directly this the number lim. I mean, what do you say that? The time where you should go and start tutorial. The time will be up there. And for Visual Studio, the people who downloaded Visual Studio Code, for us, we are going to download Python. So since Visual Studio Code uses multiple languages, we have to download their language. So then download Python in Visual Studio Code, Python Hello World tutorial, as you can see. Yeah, then download this one. Alright, this will be also in the description. So now we are going to run Python, our first code. So we are in our IDE. So for Python users, go to File, create a new project. There will be a new project, you will see. So create a new project. Alright, for Visual Studio Code, you will see open folder. Actually we are going to create a folder. Now new folder. I'm going to save this on my desktop. You can store it wherever you like. We are going to use for the coders. Yes. Now we are going to select this folder, select folder, and there we go. Our Python, our IDE is now running. Now close this welcome page. Now start here. And for Visual Studio, for Python, go to File, New File. You will know it. So for us, it will be New File. So, right. I'm going to say hello .py, and you can see it's there. So now I'm going to click enter, and there we go. Our Python file has been created. So now I said Python is relatively easy than Java. You can see this Python extension, it jumped up. So I said Python is relatively easy than Java. But why? In Java, you have to write system.out.println, and then we have to write our code. But in Python, it's just easy. We write only print hello, and you don't have to give a semicolon. And you can see there's a button over here, run the Python file in terminal. So run, and there you go, hello, and you have created your first Python program. If this is your first Python tutorial, obviously. So you can also draw many types of shapes. So like let's draw, let's say, a triangle. So then we will give this and this, then actually start this, then this, then print this and this, and always leave these in quotation marks so that the file can understand it. And there we go, we have created a triangle there. Now let's run it, and you will see that triangle has been made. Yes. So this was how to draw a shape, and in the next Python tutorial we are going to discuss with variables. So stay tuned for that, and I'm going to renew our Java class. So that will be so the next Python class will be in 2 weeks later, and the next Java class is next week. So stay tuned for that. So stay funky, brothers, and bye, brothers and sisters, not being sexist. So goodbye.